Well, to maybe start a little bit from the beginning is 3 years ago tomorrow, I was injured on a farm accident, and then spent 10 days in ICU at St. Vincent's, and then was transferred to here for 8 days. Extremely good care everywhere that I was. Unfortunately for me, I only know the last day of being in either one of the hospitals here at RHI. But I know that the help that I had while I was here was just outstanding. And then after that, of all the recovery process that I went through, the therapies that I went through were extremely important to me, and to help me understand what I was doing, why I was doing it, and how I needed to do it better to recover from all of this. I think one of the points to make on my recovery is not only being at this facility at RHI, but it's all the people that are here, and all the nurses and the doctors and everyone that's here that pays so close attention to what's happening with you, what you're doing, how well you're doing, and continue that on. Even after 3 years, I still am going through some of that. I every week I talk to Dr. Beckhouse, and that is such a valuable thing for me, for her to talk to me one-on-one about the things that I'm doing, the things I'm trying to improve upon, and where I've improved and where I still need to improve. And you think you get through those things so quick, and you don't. But have the patience, because you will. And it's a huge change from 3 years ago. And that's because of the rehab that I've been through. It's through RHI, it's through all the people that saved my life that day. Whether it was the different things that I was there and going through the group sessions, and when you would see someone new that had come in, and I could kind of read a little bit of where they were at, and I'm no expert in this by any means, but at some point in time there was the opportunity to maybe say a few words to them, or when we're in a group talking, and I might say, this is what really helped me. I wasn't trying to push what I did, but just explain what I went through a little bit in a real simple way to help them understand. You know, they pushed me hard and got me to do things that I didn't understand that I wasn't doing correctly, and explaining that to me, and helped me through that so much better than I could have on my own. And you know, one of those unfortunate things is that when you're going through something like that, you don't listen to family like you should. But I really listened closely to everyone here. And then I understood what I was doing wrong. And that was really important to work with them 2 days a week in all the different things that they asked me to do and pushed me to do, helped me recover so much quicker than I ever imagined. And then learning about the injury that I had no idea about prior to that.
I'm Allison Spade, and I'm an occupational therapist here at the Northwest Brain Injury Center, and I nominated Donnie Lawson for Patient of the Year. I nominated Donnie for all of his hard work that he did in therapy. It was such a pleasure to work with Donnie and see him progress through all of his therapies. Donnie was part of our day treatment program as well as our individual therapies here at MVIC. And just through that time and through some of the time before when he had been a patient here, just getting to know him, he is such a nice guy, so thoughtful of other people. I think it was one day he was on his way to groups, and he actually stopped for someone who had wrecked on the interstate on the way here. So he was running late for therapies, which he was apologetic to us about, but you know, he also stopped and helped someone in an accident. So that's just Donnie's heart, and that he gave that to everyone here in the clinic too, as well as the other patients. Donnie, it's just such a pleasure to work with you and see you put into practice all of the strategies that you learned here in therapy, and just to see that you're back to so many things in your life.